Hello. I'm gonna put a little comment thing on here, paste all this. Boom. That's my Venmo and my Cash App. I hope those work separately like that. Hello everybody. How are you all? I am Michael with Scrying, Glass, Oracle, and Tarot, and we are here to do a live open read, general reads. It is going to be open. I do have a first person that's going to be popping up that we're going to do first. Unfortunately, this person, our dear friend Sarah Irene Witt, has been put on restriction on Facebook yet again. For those of you who do know Sarah Irene, she's kind of like a mascot for us over at God is a Pterodactyl. Been with us since the beginning, especially very outspokenly pro sex worker, like the rest of us who, like, as someone who is an SW, who is a sex worker personally, check out my OnlyFans. So we're going to be doing a read for her first. Hi Ashley, how are you? We're going to be doing a read for Sarah first. It's going to be great. Unfortunately, Sarah won't be able to interact with us, but soon she'll be back on our stuff again. But hey Carl, how you doing now? But yeah, so we're gonna do one for Sarah. First, before we get there, we're gonna cleanse our space a little bit. We're gonna use some Mother Sage. Yeah, some nice blue Mother Sage here. Just gonna clear this space out, get it open. So yeah, I do have it. Oh, I got Cash App working. I got Cash App working. As far as I know. So I do have Cash App up here now too, so we can do Venmo, Cash App, Facebook Pay. That's all the ones I have right now. That's all the ones I'm going to be seeking for in the future at this moment. So that's what we have. $15 a read. Go ahead and drop it in one of those three options, and then we'll get you a general read. Ugh. There we go. All right. Hello, universe. Hello, Gaia, Earth Mother, Goddess. We honor you. Cleanse this space of all energies, good and bad. Cleanse this vessel of all energies, good and bad. Allow this vessel to be open to receive clear communication from the energy of the collective with the best information possible in the best way possible, so I may give it to you the best way possible for the highest good, because that's what you deserve. So, yeah. Boom. Getting that going. Let's back that up with some Palo Santo. Raise these vibrations, close in these energies, cast out some boundaries to cast out those lower vibrations. We don't need those lower vibrations in our life. Let's talk about why we don't need those lower vibrations, especially right now. There's a lot going on in our stars right now, in our charts and our alignments, and it's going to get rough. It's going to get dark. So we're going to need these higher vibrations. We're going to need these higher attitudes. We're going to need these calmer heads, chiller vibes, because it's going to get real dark here in our charts. I'm about to explain why after we do a blessing with the Palo Santo. Good evening, Palo Santo, Saint Plant. Saint of the Plant Spirit. Raise the vibrations of this space to the highest vibrations, so only the highest vibrations may dwell in this area. May only vibrations at the highest vibrations bring in peace, love, joy, and happiness may dwell here. Raise the vibrations of this vessel to match those of the energy of the collective, so that I may vibrate as close as I can to the highest amount of vibration that the energy of the collective has, for the highest good, for the highest vibrations. And the best information, we got to get all the good information. All right, I want a reading tomorrow or Friday, whenever I get my direct buy. No problem. We can do tomorrow. I might be doing live tomorrow in person at the replay, but Friday I'm gonna come back strong on here and do live Friday and Saturday. So no problem. Ashley, I would love to do a reading. We can do your reading right after. Hi, Ann. How are you? We can do your reading right after we do Sarah's. All right, but first let's discuss a little bit about what's going on up there, and why we need to, hi Madeline, why we need to look at keeping our heads a little cooler, right? Especially those of us that are Virgos, Madeline included. Those of us that are Virgos are going to be powering through September on the outside, observing all the craziness, because we don't want to touch that shit. We don't want to touch that shit. What's happening right now? Well, we got Mercury in Leo, right? That is conjuncting with the sun. That's a pretty big thing right there. But not only that, that's trining Mars in Aries, and Mars is the Aries planet, right? They rule each other. They rule that. They roll together. So that's a lot of like rage, aggression, fire, energy coming from the Mars side. And with that Mercury in Leo, that's a very outspoken, like harsh tone too to take. That's two very butting heads right there. There's a lot of fire energy. Everything we've had this year has been climbing higher and higher up to this fucking masculine, dry fire energy, and it just keeps heating up, and the skies are not cooling off at all. So us keeping our cooler heads will help that temperature fluctuation, keep our vibrations vibrating high and away from all that craziness. Now, going in September, was it September 9th? Yeah, September 9th through November 13th, what do we have? We have Mars in retrograde in Aries, in its own planet, right? That's going to be a fucking rough one, because we're also going to be Mercury in retrograde, and that's going to be retrograding in Scorpio, delving deep into those fucking, those deep caverns of emotion, right? That's the only fluidity you're going to have throughout this like time, all the way fucking almost until the end of the year. It's going to be that rough. It's going to get hotter and harder. So we got to really change our perspective of going into situations, of keeping ourselves and our energies calm and away from everyone else's, so that we don't fucking explode. It's a lot of crazy energy up there. You know when we come out of Mercury retrograde? Election day. That's a dangerous situation too, because we have the two planets that are ruling things that are very over top of this election. Counting, numbers, things being correct, accuracy, fighting. This is like, it has all of the elements of it. It has all the elements of this being super duper destructive. So we gotta keep ourselves calm. Alright. Now, what else do I have? What else can I say about all that stuff? I see Mercury will station direct November 3rd. That's on that. That's like logistics, time, clear thinking, numbers, communication. It's going to fall apart. It's going to be hard. It's going to be super hard. So I am doing very well. Thank you, Connor. Thank you very much for asking. So now that we discussed that stuff, let's do some reads. All right, so we're going to start with Sarah. Sarah, just to remind everybody, Sarah's not on here. She's watching, but she cannot communicate because she has been put in Facebook jail thanks to somebody who just doesn't like sex workers, and fuck that person. Peace. Anyways, let's start with this moon deck, Sarah. I know Sarah's watching because I saw her message pop up that was like on my side from text. So Sarah's a good friend of mine. We've known each other for a while. All right. We're going to do some moon work for Sarah here. This is just going to be a general read. Damn, Sarah, how'd you do that? Sarah's really good at connecting. Sarah's also a reader. You're really good at projecting your image, Sarah. Fuck. You didn't need to be that connected. I got you, homie. Sarah's also really good at putting everything forward in herself. Everything that she is, she puts forth in light to heal. And what I'm getting from the collective right now, and if you're still there, that collective, you can probably see this now, is commitment, right? And it's not about commitment being tested, it's really about overcommitment. It's about like, industrious commitment. That's what it came out with. Industrious commitment. Like conquering. You have to conquer us. Hey JP, what's up, my dude? Hi Sarah. You have to conquer it. You have to conquer these emotions and conquer this situation so that there is a powerful control, or not even a control, just like powerful statement about that relationship. Boom! We did it. How about relax? The energy is like, it's industrious. It's like, oh, I have to be the first one to get this one fixed. Like, you don't have to do that, man. We're going into the age of Aquarius. You want to go into the age of Aquarius fully ready. Oh, did I tell you guys that? Oh, I forgot. What's 12/21/2020? 12/21/2020? Well, that's going to be the age of Aquarius. First time in 400 years, Jupiter and Saturn are aligned. Look up in that east-southish sky tonight. You're going to see the brightest star sitting there, just like right up off the horizon, about, see if I were to do the bullet, about 5 or 6 hands off the horizon, like the North American way of doing this. You're going to see a big bright star. That's Jupiter and Saturn, almost fully aligned. All happens every like 400 years. That's the age of Aquarius, my friends. So all of this rough shit, the beginning of this year was bad. It's going to seem like a cakewalk through the next couple of months. But when we get through this first of the year, after the first of the year, once the age of Aquarius really sets in, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, Sarah, let's get your cards out here. One more shuffle. Just, your time is coming. They're saying that your time is coming. But maybe not focus so much. Oh. I gotcha. Alright, we got some generational stuff happening. I don't know what your intentions or question are. I think I can feel what it is, but I can tell you that path that you're thinking about, that one thing, even though you're kind of bouncing all over, but what if it's this one or this one or this one or this one? Focus on that one that you are really putting forth, but do you know that's the one? Do you really know that's the one? Because the energy of this deck is saying that nothing's coming of that situation. The energy of the deck for this read, the void course of the moon is at the furthest point from us. The least amount of energy you can cast in our direction. Void of the moon, so far gone. Because nothing's going to come of that situation. So that's just the energy starting out here. But let's see what situation this is talking about. Maybe this will get a little more... Oh my gosh! Okay, so what did I just say, right? I said, like, just hold off, like the age of Aquarius is coming, just relax, right? Take this time, you need to take this time away from everything it's saying, away from everything. You need to wait for that time where you really get to show yourself and show love into everything. Oh my god, this is brilliant. I got like fucking goosebumps galore. The two only there's a little stack of face-up cards right here. One here. But I can only see the two on top. Everything else is face down. The age of Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius. You need to just relax and take this time to purge everyone and everything out. No chasing, no doing, no anything. Solo until the age of Aquarius comes. This is a legit telling you directly, wait until this time. Everything else is too dangerous. Too dangerous. You know who would be right here right now telling you all this? Ganesh. Ganesh would be blocking you on purpose because this isn't the time. This is all dangerous, not a good idea. Find another way. Find another thing. Do something different. Change your path. That's what Ganesh would be saying. So we're looking at bring love into the situation and show the world the real you. In either iteration that these come out, they come out like this, face up together. This is telling me the age of Aquarius is going to be your time. So just stop doing all that stuff. It doesn't matter. Stop thinking about them. Stop thinking about that. Stop thinking about that. Stop trying to figure out what you should do for this. Stop trying to no, just stop. That's where all your stress and anxiety is coming from, is all this stuff that you think you might need to be doing for all these people because it might benefit you a little bit, but no, it's not. It's not benefiting you. Nothing is going to come to you through fruition until this age of Aquarius. Absolutely. Holy shit. Yeah. So you're so comfortable in doing what you've been doing. You've been doing it for a while. You've been doing it for a while. Now it's time to step out of that and change that for the better, right? We don't need to be putting ourselves through that pain and anguish anymore. We can step out of our comfort zone. Stop doing these things that have been a part of you all this time, right? They're not paying off. You're going through the definition of insanity on yourself. Water. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. A full illumination, full start, more powerful. This is it's the deck card, right? More powerful than any other time of each cycle is that full moon point of illuminating and giving you that divine feminine energy. You need that fully with moving forward right now. That full moon energy, fully illuminating everything the next couple of months, and that's what you need to work on. Everything. Literally like, oh, what is it? That's it. That's one thing too. Oh, what do I really need to release? Yep, right there, that one too. All of them. You're very close to achieving your goal. Because as you release this, you're going to get closer and closer. And that goal, this goal is talking about something that you want to change in life, moving forward, going somewhere, heading somewhere in the right direction, right? All the stuff that you're so stuck on doing, all this energy you're putting on here that you're so stuck doing, you're wasting all that energy that you could be moving forward with. So let's see here. I got 1, 1, and 2. So we're going to start with these 2 cards. Oh, gosh, man, this is just like left and right. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, right? Looking at the bigger picture in this case, 100%, is that new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. This is legit the time for you to separate, for you to cut things off. You want to have your fun, have your fun. But that's where it needs to stop. Doesn't need to be anything else more than that, because you're going to cause yourself strife if so. You need to be looking at this bigger picture, taking this energy of what's coming and really funnel it down to serve you. Serve you. Let these next couple of months, let that shit percolate what's good for you, not percolate what's good for everyone else. You gotta start thinking about you. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? We know that answer. We've been talking about that this whole time. So, what do you need to release? And the card after that, full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. Alright? So you're moving out in this world. You're gonna do something, you better write it all down and get it all straight, homie, or else you're not gonna go anywhere with it. I'm gonna do one more thing for this because it's calling me. It's calling me to do it. Get up there, books. That's right. Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Oh, gosh, I love this deck. We're going to pull a card from this because I think this card is going to tell you it's going to tell you about that stubbornness. There's a reason that Taurus card came out there at the last. There's a reason that was the end of that part of the read. That stubbornness, that bullheadedness. We need to break that. So we're going to draw a card out of this, do a quick read on it, and then we're done. The circle. The circle. All right, let's read that real fast, and then we're moving on to who wants to do one next. And if anyone's paid yet, let me know. If not, go ahead and start lining up. Go ahead and drop $15 in either my Cash App, my Venmo, or my Facebook Pay, and we'll get you started right after this. So let me know if you're paid up. I'll go back through the comments after this as well. Card number 8, the Circle. I love these cards. This is one of my absolute favorite. This is my second favorite deck that I have now. Third, sorry. Gaia's not on the list. Gaia is just my divinity deck. So Gaia takes a step ahead of that. But now there's no favorite decks. But I love the artwork on this deck. It's amazing. My favorite actual tarot deck, when it comes to tarot, is my new one that my partner gave me. It's beautiful. The Circle. Unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The Circle reminds us we are all one dancer in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intersectionally connected. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to the stranger can change the course of a life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. When the circle comes as your medicine, you're meant to come to an understanding of the importance of decay and letting go. The importance of dying to an old form and being reborn anew. If you are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment, remember this. In the circle of life, nothing is ever wasted. Love will seek itself again. Prosperity will come from a new idea or opportunity. The spirit always waits for you to find your place in the dance again. Well, hell. And how about... There we go. The universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. Just saying, my friend. And that's it. Woof! Yeah, good first read. Awesome. All right. So I'm ready. Let me look at these comments real fast. Also, I do accept gratuity. I do this for a living. So if you do feel so inclined and something does really resonate with you or connect with you and you want to show that gratitude, I would always be so incredibly grateful and gracious. I'm going to tilt that up just a little bit so my head stops popping out of the screen there. All right, so I'm going to scroll up. I would like to do one. I will send money right now. Awesome, Lexi. Ashley paid. Lexi just paid. You're going to do some readings on Friday. Yes, I am, Josh. I am going to do some readings on Friday. Let me just make sure. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Ashley, our friend Ashley first, and then our friend Lexi. Awesome! All right. Dang it, it didn't go up at all, did it? There we go. All right, so we're going to go Ashley and then Lexi, and this is going to be a lot of fun. You can ask a question, yes. For your reading, yes. You can even just keep it to yourself, and I can just connect it if it answers for you. If you want to put one out there in the universe for everyone to read, you can do that too. But yeah, it's all about your intention, and that's the most important thing. All right, Ashley, my friend. We're also going to go with the moon deck for Ashley. I feel wholeness. I feel a wholeness coming. Interesting. A wholeness, a completion. Oh, yeah, not completed. Completion. Let's see what that's about. I do get a lot of C words in my vision. It's kind of like something that hits in my head. I just see this big kind of like block letter, white letter word. White block letter word. Kind of like if it was just sitting on a black background, you know, like how censor is, right? And they usually come in the letter C's. I don't know why, that just is. This is how it is. I'm excited too, my friend. But completion. Like something has been brought to completion. Like when I see completed, or when I feel the word completed, I think of like, boom, solved an issue, boom, it's done. When I hear completion, I think of an emotional thing, like a healing, like a come to rejuvenation and like a cleansing kind of a thing. We're gonna do 2 more shuffles. So I'm seeing completion. I'm seeing somewhat laughter, actually. I'm seeing like a freedom. Like a freedom situation, like a feeling of freedom out of that completion. Whoa! That one's face down behind me. Actually, I don't really get too many cards face down on the ground. When something lands behind, like on the floor or behind me, it usually has to do with something that needs to be like given up, something that needs to be let go, or something that's just hanging on and it's about to fall off kind of a thing, right? Not anything that you're doing wrong, or anything that you're, say, like, personally holding on to. It's just like the remnants of something, you know what I mean? Like those last bits of smoke going out. I think that's it. I think that's all there. Yeah. Luck is on your side. Whatever situation it is, you got it. You got it. There you go. Luck is on your side. New moon Sagittarius. Now, starting anew with that luck on your side, that means you're beginning to in a state of, I'm going to reach down here and get this card. Beginning in this space, this energy space of freedom. Of freedom. So starting at this place where luck is on your side, no matter what's coming at you, that smile on your face is a block. Right? And what's really great is all this time in life that you've had, I'm going to keep the face down when I was on the ground over here. All this time in life that you've had, you've always felt that like, oh, this is what I was supposed to do and this is your path, right? And then you realize in this situation, now that you see all these things and everything has expanded for you, taking that big leap that you just fucking took, and you realize that landing on both feet doesn't break your ankles. You realize that nothing was ever yet set in stone. And that whatever decision you want to make, you can make it and you can move forward in it. Because nothing is really ever set in stone, because it's all up to you. You get to make that choice. You get to decide what it all is. Freedom is a great word for it. Nice. You realize that you have freedom. That's beautiful. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Here we go with a new start again, a new moon. Meditate and contemplate. This isn't like the literal meditate, like sit down, and meditate, unless you actually want to or do. I do. I very much enjoy it. I need to do more of it, actually. This is saying that this is a time for you to sit down and really decide what you want. What direction are you going to go in? Because there are no boundaries for you now. There's none. They've been lifted. You've given yourself the freedom. Luck is on your side. No matter what route you take, you're going to be okay. This is a time for you to start putting together that idea of what you want. And that's, wow. That's great. Let's do this stack here. Oh, there's more cards in the stack than I thought. There's 4 cards right here. A lot of face down. So this is kind of like, there's not really anything left for you to see. You've done all that already. So now this is like, what's ahead? You're looking for some like, what's ahead kind of shit. So let's see. Bring love into the situation. That new moon in Aquarius. You're very close to achieving your goals with the giveous moon. It's a time to give rather than take. That new moon in Virgo. Expect powerful change. That new moon eclipse. Here we go again. All this new moon. All this new moon. New moon in Aquarius, first card to pop up on that, right? New moon energy. Look at this. We're bringing it in. New moon energy, bringing love into the situation, bringing love into your life, into your situation, into your path, into your journey. Oh my gosh, you have this vehicle. It's this love vehicle, and it is powered on your own damn love for yourself. And boy, does that car go far and fast. Oof. Boogieing down the road. You're very close to achieving your goal, that gibbous moon, right? That gibbous moon, always waning or waxing, it's always in movement. You're very close to achieving your goal, looking for what you wanted, because like nothing's yet set in stone. You didn't need all those options in front of you. You didn't have all those options in front of you before because there were so many boundaries. Now you have all these options. It's time for you to write that story. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Look at this new moon. New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take, right? And what are you giving? Who's getting it? You. You're giving it love? Yep. Where is it, that love? Who's it for? You. You got it. You got to give it to yourself. And then anyone, know what this is also saying to me? This is very clear, actually. They're like, make sure you say this. And I've never said this with this card before. Make sure that what's being given is being given to you from anyone and from yourself. It's time for you to be receiving. Oh, man. And of course, you got the most powerful new moon in this deck. The new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. This is going to be absolutely life-changing. Oh my gosh, if this was a fucking Lifetime movie, Sally Fields would be your mom, and you guys would be always taking walks after dinner, drinking wine with the dogs. Like, that's your story. Like, oh, expect powerful change. Time for healing. Communication is key. What this is telling me is this is about those people that mean a lot that you can talk to, right? Those things that this is about not being afraid to ask for help. Absolutely. There's nothing more I need to say about this. This is exactly what this is. If the wording on these cards don't even say this stuff to me anymore. This is saying, do not be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, yep. Do not be afraid to ask for help. There's nothing else on the cards. I don't see it. It just says, do not be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, that's what I read. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. Through this healing, new moon Gemini. Communication is key. Seek that person you need help from. Look at this new moon energy again. Oh my gosh. I got one last card. Oh, look at that. One last card right here. Oh, this is the one that was face down behind me on the floor over here. Holy shit. Age of Aquarius is on your board too. You have that new moon, Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Full moon Aquarius, show the world the real you. You know why this was face down and on the ground? This is shedding that old image that was created not by you, but for you. And this is about letting that go and showing the world the real you. And you don't even have to be vain about it. You don't even have to work at it. They're going to see it. They're going to see it. You have the Age of Aquarius on your board too. Shit. Damn, that's 2 in a row tonight, guys. Fuck. Big powerful change coming your way in the Age of Aquarius as well, my friend. Good. So these next couple of months, seek out some help. Even if it's professional help, seek out those people that you really connect with that can really help you get places. And you, my friend, are going to heal. Heal. Oh my goodness. Love it? Good. I'm happy you love it. What's underneath of this luck is on my side card? How the hell are you getting all these new moons? A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Yep. A new romantic cycle begins. We're going to pull that card. Actually, we're going to keep that card right there. That's telling me right there. That new romantic cycle begins. Your life is going to start anew and beautifully after this Aquarius. After you go through all that stuff, Age of Aquarius is going to reward you supplely. I love this. I love this stuff. man, I have never seen this many new moons on a read before. And because none of these are, you have no full moons except for the Age of Aquarius connection. Because it's time to show that world that real you. That real you. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. Coming straight up with that orange energy. With that powerful orange energy, that fire energy, just lighting that fire underneath of you. Yes, that was amazing. That was awesome. Thank you so very much for that. That was good. You have an exciting future that you get to build. Have fun with that. You lucky human being, you. Man, that's a lot of... This is literally your whole read is about brand new start. Like, yeah, you're on that. You're on that train. All right, that was awesome. Thank you so very much for that. All right, Lexi, my friend, Lexi. Okay, all right. You're very welcome. Again, everybody, I do accept gratuity. If something does resonate, something connects with you, don't be afraid to send a couple extra bucks my way. I would so very greatly appreciate it. All right. Now we're going to be reading some cards for Lexi. Lexi, my friend, are you ready? And if anybody else wants to get in line for the next one, you can. Go ahead, just drop $15 either in my Cash App or my Venmo or my Facebook Pay, and you'll be right next in line. All right, Lexi, my friend, we are chakra reading for you. Stability. Oh, okay. Stability. I got you. I feel that. Looks like you're searching for concrete. You need this so much? Okay, yeah. Yeah. You're looking for certainty in something. You're looking for a foundation. You're looking for... Oh, your heart, man. You're alright? Did you go through something real tough? Did you go through something? Let me get some, Let's get some Russian sage. Let's clear out some of that releasing energy. You gotta release some of that pain you got going there, my friend. Here, we'll just put it in my ashtray. There we go. There it is. Got some pain to release there, my friend? Don't be afraid to do it. Cry, cry, cry. Let it happen. I cry. I try to cry almost every single day, but a real rough breakup. Yep, your heart is hurting. Your heart is hurting, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. I just want to be like mom to you right now. You know what I mean? My divine feminine side of me is really coming out, pouring out on this one. Oh, man. You thought he was your twin flame. Here's the thing. Doesn't mean he's not. Take that very fucking carefully and listen to this. A twin flame means that at the beginning of existence, you two got together, your energies combined together, and you made an agreement that throughout lifetimes you would do everything possible to better yourselves so that when you came together at the right time, you would transcend to your highest beings. That's a twin flame. That person could very well be your twin flame. This might not be the lifetime that you guys transcend. Know that twin flames are lifetimes. And not your twin, just because they're your twin flame doesn't mean they're your true love. A twin flame does not mean that that's the person you're going to be in bed with the rest of your life and you have found everything that completes you emotionally, physically, sexually, like anything, right? Doesn't mean that's what twin flame is. A twin flame can be your absolute best friend. That person that you know that to the very last day that you two are bettering each other and bettering yourselves with every interaction to your highest being, to your highest point. That is twin flame. It's effortless. Absolutely effortless. When you're ready for it. And you don't get to decide that, unfortunately. The universe lays out the path and you follow the clues to find it. You don't just get to decide it. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, and I'm not saying you're wrong in any way. I just want you to know that don't have despair about twin flame, that there's no one out there for you. That very well could have been a soulmate that was very close to a twin flame. That happens a lot too. We have a lot of soulmates, millions of soulmates. You can have an endless amount of soulmates. But the person that's really going to be that twin flame is going to be that person that's going to complete you in a way that you don't need them to even. You're going to be like, holy shit, let's complete that whole time, but I just needed you to answer that for me, right? And you might have felt that. You might have felt that a little bit. I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying this might not be the lifetime of transcending. Take your time. Take your time. It's okay. I had my eyes closed there, so I wasn't really looking down. But now I'm seeing something that's kind of explaining some things. Oops, don't let that go anywhere. That's it. Okay. Alright. So we're starting out with this energy of this read. Maybe I got soulmate and twin flame confused. Maybe. You can have an amazing, intense connection with a soulmate. You absolutely can. And you can have the weakest connection with a twin flame and not even realize it because it's just not the time for it. You're not broken. You haven't failed. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is an opportunity for a lesson. On this one, in this energy, we're looking at workaholic. We're looking at that idea of putting too much into something without taking a break for yourself, without putting energy forth into you to keep you rolling and keep you moving and make you healthy, keep you happy. Okay? So let's talk about that within your breakup. If that energy is telling me that it was just so much work, then something might not be right in it, right? The energy is saying that if this is all about your relationship, by the way, that ended. This will all be about that. They're letting me know this is what your intention is, and this is what it's going to fulfill. It's letting me know that from your throat chakra, from your voice itself, your ability to speak and communicate was hard. It was all work. It was all work. And you put too much work into it with no payout. And you always had to over-explain things because you didn't know any other way to do it because you weren't getting any payout. Which just causes more shit, right? Isolation starts your readout because that's where you are at. This is this is still the same chakra, your throat chakra. Being able to communicate and express that voice. Right? Isolation is saying that this is that space you're in and that's the space you need to live in. This is that time that you're going to need that time to heal and break these things down and really understand what happened, what boundaries need to be built, and how to save you from that happening again. And this is a time of instinct coming from your highest self, okay? Coming from your highest wisdom, that your crown chakra. You're going to have to look at this in an instinct kind of way. Really listen to your gut feeling about things. Don't fall for shit. Don't slide backwards into stuff. Don't just be... You get that text message in a week from now and they're like, I miss you, I love you, come back. Don't fucking run. Don't fucking run to that. You haven't given yourself time to heal from all the generational shit that you just went through before you even touched on anything, right? It's all going to be based in insecurity. Your root chakra for that whole situation has been insecurity. But look where this insecurity comes from. The outside bleeding into you. It's feeding off of your heart, feeding off of your love. That's not how a relationship can survive. You cannot be insecure at the base of your relationship, right? What did we say, or what did I say before we even got into this? You were looking for foundation, right? That's not foundation. Insecurity is the opposite of foundation. You cannot, you can't build on that. It's not secure. And that insecurity is coming from the outside. It's being, your heart is there. Your heart is in it. You put your heart in it so much, it's out there just beaming, and you're just letting it just suck you dry. Because that's what narcissists do to empaths. And your empathy is strong. You got some powerful empathy. You have a gift connected to this earth, connected to Mother Gaia herself, and to the energy of the collective. They told me you have this gift. You haven't fully even opened it yet. You've barely even touched the surface of it. You have no idea what it does. Like that whole thing of like, oh, someone's here and then they show up, right? You have that. Now we're going back. I just now looked down at this next card in my hand and I'm like, ooh, okay. Impartiality. That's your true feelings. I want to say that this is what they're telling me. The impartiality is your true feelings about this overall. And when you get through that dark rejection space and that loss space and that like I put so much into this and came out with nothing space, and then realized that there was equity in the relationship no matter what, and you had lessons and you learned from it, then your whole idea about it, you're going to be so like, what was I thinking? Right? That impartiality is going to break through and it's going to destroy some of that insecurity. We need to open you up a little bit. Like when I cleanse with sage, I get rid of all good and bad energy, neutralize this space, right? Your impartiality is going to be important going through this because you're going to need to look at these things on both sides of yourself, by the way. Journaling might be a good idea for you. We're going to go now with these face-up cards. No, they want me to go with face-down cards. Interesting. Because the face-up cards are things that are there. So this is like where you are emotionally. This is what's happening. These are telling me that this is what you're going to need to go through to get to this stack, which I will give you a little preview. Starts with some wisdom. All right. Oh, shit. What were we just talking about? Rejection, right? Coming back again from your highest self. I want to keep doing this the same way every time, but it's hard. Some of these cards seem to reflect better than the other ones. So here's rejection, coming again from your highest crown chakra, right? Letting go of all of this. Your instinct should be to reject these feelings, but also the feelings that you're working on are those feelings of rejection. You feel so let down and so lost in this, and that's fine. You're safe. Discovery, facade, guilt. Oh, shit. So, this is telling me that the universe is open to you, like, coming forth and discovering that true gift of yours, but it's being hidden from this fake knowledge that you keep receiving, right? I mean, I'm not saying that that someone is giving you fake knowledge on purpose. What I'm saying is, like, the stuff that you might be seeking out, the information you might be seeking out, might not be for the highest good for you or really for anybody. So this is a barren oak tree surrounded in a fog, right? There's nothing there. So there's no leaves, there's no acorns. This isn't during a holiday. This is just tree with fake knowledge. It doesn't have, this is an oak tree that can bear nothing, no knowledge. Then your highest self, you can see walking through that mist with your local self, right? Your wisdom self and your God body. So you see those walking together, right? The facade. The universe wants you to discover your gifts, but you're locked in this fog, this facade of what you thought something was. Turns out it wasn't. You feel guilty in that. You did this to yourself, and the guilt is killing you. Like, you feel like you did this to yourself. Like, what a fool. What was I thinking, right? No. Look at this. This person's chained. You see that? They're chained to that ironing board. They have a halo above their head. They're somewhat content in all of this, and the person in the background is miserable. I don't know what that speaks to you about, but to me, this is telling me that I want to put rejection here with impartiality, actually. It's telling me that your instinct to discover is being blocked, because you have this natural instinct to follow all this, is being blocked by all this fake shit. And that fake shit is causing guilt. And that's what's bridging you back to this workaholic state of always having this energy pushing through you. You're just like having this guilt, all this fake information, this fake bullshit pushing you. You feel guilty on everything. Like you're the blame for everything. You're not. Stop pushing so much work on yourself on that. Bittersweet, acceptance, enlightenment. These two cards are going to talk about that exact just statement. The bittersweet acceptance. You have to accept this breakup. It's going to be bittersweet. You have to accept at your base that this breakup is for the best. That this isn't what it's supposed to be. That all those times that you were telling yourself that you were ignoring your intuition, you were listening to that other voice, that outside voice, that deception voice, was telling you that you had to stay there. It's fucking bittersweet. This breakup is bittersweet, but it's for the best. You see those doves? They're telling you, those white feathers? It's all about letting go and knowing that it's going to be okay. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to do that. I feel like this keeps falling. Like it's getting lower. The hell? Okay. Enlightenment is ahead for you, though. You realize that? Like when you break this, that generational issue you're having, that cycle that you keep doing forever and ever and ever, if you stop that, you gain this enlightenment. And look, this is your highest self. You're out of that fog, out of that facade, right? That highest self, breaking free, taking your local self for that guidance and that enlightenment. Oof, yes. We got a couple more cards. This is a little bit bigger than usual for this kind of a read. But now we're looking at here. So if you break down these barriers and these walls, you went through this breakup, you fucking sit down and, hi Mara, how are you? And you go through, you go through and you break down these fucking walls. And you start tearing this shit apart, right? You really start delving deep into like what you need to do for you and get that enlightenment. That wisdom is all there for you. You got Mother Gaia there and more doves. See, those doves always represent peace. This is the other side. That was a bad hold on that one. The wisdom of this card is letting you know that Mother Earth has there for you. You have that connection. Even the green man is there, bringing you that spirit. More doves, flying free. You're okay. The message from the other side, from your angels, from your highest self. It's okay. You're safe. Everything's going to be okay. I'm so glad it's resonating. I'm so sorry you've been through all that. I was actually just talking about identity crises yesterday, growing up as a child of abuse in a separated family, and what identity I grew up with an identity crisis because I had parents on one side of the country and the parents on the other side of the country, and every couple of months going back and forth. It was fucking, right? You grow up with an identity crisis in an abusive household, and it's hard. I'm here to tell you that you can break that cycle, those generational cycles and those curses, and you can better yourself and become everything you've ever wanted to be. that recovery is there for you. You just need, that recovery is there for you. You have all the ingredients you need to make this lavender key to open that door ahead of you. Mother Gaia's there, the universe is there, the energy is there helping you build and forge this key with all the pain you've had at your wisdom point. This is your third eye chakra right here, this card. This is yet your most wisdom, your mystical self. You are about to turn that key and open that door. That's that wisdom is coming from all of this recovery. This is your destiny here, okay? This was meant to happen. You're supposed to break through this. This is your destiny. The energy is there carrying you. Abundance is all ahead. Breaking down, going through that loss is going to build your child self up and bring you back to a place of abundance. There's nothing wrong with you. This is about you getting back in touch with you, reaching out to the universe in a way that can really be powerful and connect to your soulmate that is true within you. At your base, you should never be insecure at your base. There should never be insecurity settling your life within a relationship. Your base should be at the soulmate level. Your groundedness should be that of pure happiness, joy, and love. And this is that the base that you're going to get to. And it's through balance that you're going to get there. You might have to cast people out. It was fucking worth it. Absolutely. That balance is the most important thing for you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Okay? You want that soulmate? Balance yourself. Break those generational curses. Because until you do, you're not ready for that soulmate. For that twin flame to really pop up. For that twin flame to really be there. You got to break those generational curses. You got to go into it with no baggage. Because at your heart, you want that perception, right? That love perception that you gain, that you desire so much at your heart. It's there. It's there. It's being offered to you. Change your perception of what you truly think you want and need. Heal yourself through all that grief and pain, and you will be set free, my friend. Set free! Yes! I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. As I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. You went through a very powerful breakup, my friend. This powerful breakup is going to lead you to your absolute highest self. And this breakup needs to stay that way. The universe says that you need to work through this in order to move on. I'm not saying you can never be with that person ever again. That's not up to me. I'm not the one who says this stuff. I say it, but I'm a conduit for the energy. What I'm saying is this person may come back into your life and could very well be your twin flame. It's just not right now. You got to do some work before that really sets and really settles in. So good luck on that work and on that path, my friend. Yay! Wonderful! Alright, would anyone else like a read? I hope that helps. I hope that resonates in some way. As you were saying, it does resonate, but I hope that helps because it looks to me like overall you gotta break all that pain, all that hurt and everything you went through in order to move forward. So good luck on your journey, my friend, and I'm here. If you need me for anything, always available to do reads for you. So, all right, Crystal, all you have to do is either hit my Cash App, my Venmo, or my Facebook page, $15 for a general read, and I'd be happy to do one for you. So I don't think anyone else is on deck, right? Is there anyone else on deck? Nope, I don't think there is. Somebody is cooking something in one of my neighbors, and it smells delicious. I will say though, it does smell like meat, and then I'm mostly I'm plant-based. I eat honey, so do it responsibly. I'm gonna smoke a joint. If anybody else would like to join me and smoke a joint, please by any means. Light one up. Have your drinks, do whatever. We're all motherfucking adults in a motherfucking free place. As free as we can be, at least. We're all motherfucking adults in the illusion of free space. I'm gonna hang out for just a little bit and smoke a joint. If anyone else would like a read, I'd be happy to accommodate. I love when people message me. I'm on live, I'm not gonna text you back, my friends. It's weird when the halo hits my glasses in just the right way that it kind of looks like my eyes, like, oh. Sorry. That was weird. I've always wanted to see, like, someone, like, on the news do that or some shit, because, like, especially now that everyone is sitting in front of camera at home, like, you watch the Young Turks and you see it in their glasses, you watch me, you see it in my glasses, you watch YouTube, you see it in everyone's glasses, right? But no one ever does that, like it's their eyes. I just think it's funny. That's me being me. I will always be me unapologetically. What's that made me through a messenger? Oh, that was you. Fantastic. Wonderful, Crystal. Let's do a read. Crystal with the Gaia deck. Very nice. Gaia is saying hi to Crystal. Come here, Gaia. Really exciting. This is the first Gaia appearance of the night. Gaia, my goddess. We don't really shuffle Gaia, we mostly wash Gaia. How are you, my friend? Let's see. Set you are. Set and settled. Like you got everything you need with you. Like you're just all content. There's a lot of contentment. I'm waiting for one day when it's like contempt. I'm like, oh shit, someone's not happy. Living very casually, it says. Feel very casual energy from you. Very like, relaxed, not a... Nice. Even in the face of some things that might be stressful, even. You're just a very calm, collected, and casual. That's pretty cool. Good for you. Always have a roach clip handy. Especially when you read cards. Especially one that has a stand on it. So you'd do this. I see what you're doing. I see through it though. Okay. You are calm. You are collected. You are casual. You have the things you need. You feel comfort. However, underneath of it all, and nothing bad, nothing bad. You do tend to hide your anxiety in a way that's a little bit destructive to you. Ooh, yep. There it is. You're very apprehensive to change that. Is this the first time? No, this is the second time this came with me. You're very apprehensive to change how you deal with it, because okay, because that ocean of eternal love that's floating around here with all of us, right, that we're all settled in, here we're talking about some generational stuff again too here. With you, this generational stuff is like always keeping a smile on your face, making sure everyone in the family's happy. And you're very apprehensive to change that idea and that feeling, because you don't want anybody to like be disappointed or hurt or be let down. But overall, my friend, I don't think you really have to worry about that, because this Nine of Hearts right here is saying fulfillment, harmony, and protection, right? The protection is the biggest part about this. They're saying that everything you've built in the Nine of Hearts realm, in that forest, within the Enchanted Forest, like of your family, I should say, is safe. There's an abundance of love there. Everything is being watched and protected by the highest good for the highest good. So you don't really have to be apprehensive about doing those things that you need to do to fix you. Now, there's some things that maybe you want to go. You want to go to the gym more often, or you want to go talk to that therapist more often, or you want to go see, I don't know, a particular relative more often. Like, you can have that opportunity to do that, and you don't have to sacrifice yourself to do it. Everyone in your family would be happy to let you to do it. They'd be happy to give you that space, surprisingly, but you just are taking on that matriarch side. Purification of fire. Bare essentials to naked truth and wholeness. This is speaking to letting go of that a little bit, letting know that like it's okay for you to be bare, that you can share your feelings and your emotions with those in your family, within your circle, and let them help heal you. They want you to be healed too. They don't always want to take from you, but it might seem that way because you let it kind of be that way. You give them everything, so all they know you as, what they know you as the giver, right? Well, now it's time to maybe take a little from yourself, because if you're always giving, you're gonna run out. You're not gonna be able to replenish if you can't take that time to yourself. So this is telling me that maybe within the family dynamic, they're okay with you taking a break. They're safe. That card's gonna stay over there face down. Okay. All right. I didn't flip the card by accident here, did I? Also, Gaia loves to do that to me. She usually tells me that. Alright. Oh! Ganesh is here to let you know that the energy of this read is hope. It's all about hope and purification and boundary-free. Nothing is standing in your way, okay? Nothing is standing in your way. Ganesh, the second most powerful card in the deck, the most powerful deity in the Hindu pantheon, right? Here showing you that it's okay to go forward with the things you need. You're boundary free. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Stop worrying about it. Got a couple more face down cards. We're going to read those after these. So we have two things here. We have Ocean of Eternal Love and Thinking of You. Now, normally when Thinking of You comes up, I'm like, oh, the universe is there thinking about you. Which it is. Don't worry, because we have this Ocean of Eternal Love right here. That is the universe letting you know that the Ocean of Eternal Love is there for you to swim in. Because your family's surrounded by it, you're surrounded by it, we're all surrounded by it, right? The energy is the Ocean of Eternal Love. So this card coming out is letting me know, yeah, the universe is here thinking about you. It's got your back. It's helping you get through everything you need to get through. But overall, you know who's thinking about you? Those ones who really do love you, especially your family. They want you to take that time. They're thinking of you. The loving thought, serendipity. This is that moment, right? They're okay now. You don't have to, it's okay. So we got a couple of cards face down. Looks like 4 cards. And then we have this one single card I want to read last. These 4 cards down, they're telling me self-care. Hidden path, jewel within a teardrop, rising above, sacred journey. Oh, you have such a positive path. You have such a positive read. Your read is all about love. Your read is all about how absolutely loved you are. And yeah, they suck at showing it. But it's okay. It's okay. And you want it. You know you can ask for it. You can. When things seem tough, you find that hidden path. You find it within yourself. You find it within your family. You find it within the love. And you see it a lot. You see it often. And that hidden path is always there for you, right? The marriage of spirit and matter. Your highest self to local self. And that connection is incredibly important for you in your energy. And that's beautiful. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Talking about that hidden path card, right? That spiritual communion of matter. Your highest self and your local self coming together. Now we're talking about appreciating that connection. Appreciating Mother Gaia and the earth and the universe and what they do represent for you moving ahead with your family. Because rising above is the sacred journey of all this. You can rise above. We have these doves, that message from the other side, like, you know, that everything is peace, love, joy, and happiness, right? Any situation you have, that clarity, that freedom, that serenity, you find it in all situations. You find it in all situations because of that spiritual connection, that emotional connection you have. You just got to make sure to keep maintaining that so you don't pop off the top. Mother Earth and the universe, they know your sacred journey. They're here for it. They're here for you. They see what you're doing. If you want to keep that sacred journey moving forward, you want those tiles to always be laid out before you. They are. There's no boundaries. Ganesh came out here to let you know that there's no boundaries. This right here, this sacred journey, there are no more boundaries. You walk fucking straight through it. You go ahead and go. That's exactly what I was hoping, okay? Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. This card speaks to your abilities, of your sensitive abilities. It speaks to your connection with the energy of the collective, with Mother Earth, with nature itself, your empath abilities and ability of sight. If they're fading, it's time to recharge. Your batteries are low. And that's what that is. So any tension that you're feeling within your home dynamic, all I feel is love. All I feel is love. So whatever tension you might be feeling, or if there's anything off a little bit, you might need to look at that connection of your local self, your God body, with your higher self, your God entity. Okay? Yeah, but as far as everything else goes, you're boundary free. No one's blocking you. Not even you. You just got some things you want to learn, is all. I think it's beautiful that your family wants you to take freedom to yourself and time off, and they're willing to do the work for you to do it, actually. That's what this is right here, this line right here, this hidden path, thinking of you and this ocean of eternal love. That's also what that speaks to, is they want to help you take that time as well. These people, they love you so much, they appreciate what you do so much. They want to help you take that time to yourself. They want to be a team in this as well. As much as you are a champion for them, they want to be a champion for you. The universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. That's right. And that is your read, my friend. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it resonates. I hope it connects in any way. Yeah. Also, I do accept gratuity, everybody. If something does resonate, something connects, and you feel so inclined, I would be grateful and appreciative of any abundance that comes my way. All right, anybody else would like a read? I'd be happy to do one. All right. That was fun, thank you. That was really nice. All right. Yeah, I hope that resonated, Crystal. I hope that connected some way. I'm going to finish this joint. If somebody else wants to read, I'd be happy to do it. And as of right now, my schedule is such that I will be doing tomorrow in person at the Replay in Old Town Lansing, Michigan. As of right now, I don't know if that's going to change. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. If I don't do Replay tomorrow night, I'm going to be on here 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and also Friday. And so I'll probably take Saturday and Sundays off. I haven't decided about Saturdays yet. Sundays are my off days completely. I'm open for personal reads anytime throughout the week, and I do 8 a.m. daily oracle read, general read for the day, and then I have 9 a.m. yoga, and then I have, this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pretty much every week, 8 o'clock on here, live tarot and oracle, so. But if anybody would like a read, I am open now for a read. This has been a lot of fun. I love doing this. This is really, really fun for me. While we're kind of just sitting here, why don't I break out my new favorite deck of all time? Oh my gosh, this deck is just the most amazing. This is Oliver Hibbert's deck, the Tarot. It's very trippy, very psychedelic. And if you know me at all, you know I'm very psychedelic. Here's its own card. This is its own secret, special card. A magic card that is just so amazing. I love this deck so much. Look at this one. Cups. It's just so psychedelic. Look at the Magician. Oh, gosh, I just love it. Thank you, Sunshine, my partner. Greatest being, my goddess. I don't read tarot very often anymore, so that's one thing. I think the reason the deck is the early birthday present, and we got the tarot deck, is because I do want to start delving back into tarot again. I've been doing oracle for so long that a lot of the interpretation of typical tarot and the rider style tarot has become not foreign, but not as quick and clear. When I read with oracle, I'm a very direct conduit to the energy of the collective, and it's a very conversational thing. It comes out in the cards, it just pours out of me. When it comes to tarot, it's very there's a little more directness to it. There's a lot more direct meaning. Interpretation is everything, of course, but if you're reading a typical tarot deck, it's going to be a very typical interpretation. Where oracle is that conversation, and I love that. Let's do one more shuffle. We're just going to pull some cards and look at them, really. See what it is. Oh, God, they're beautiful. All right. They should all be facing the same direction. I haven't really changed that at all. I didn't realize I was leaning. There we go. No, I'm just leaning the other way now. There we go. There we go. Strength is the energy of the deck. Look at that. Isn't that fucking cool? Oh, I love it. There's mushrooms in almost every one, too. Let's see here. Temperance, the World, 5 of Pentacles. Well, temperance is balance. Masculine and feminine is very androgynous. Temperance is a balance. It's that cycle. It's that reciprocation. And then the World, I mean, completion. So my cycle's complete. Everything is solid. Everything is good. I'll hold these cards up for you a little bit too. So there's temperance, the balance, right? The world, completion, also cycle, also balance. And then we have Five of Pentacles. Working through it. Like difficult times, but trudging ahead. But there's some downtroddenness. Things are going to be hard. Things might be slow coming even. Might be even stalled a little bit, but you're going to get better. So that's nice. That's nice. So there's a balance, things are complete, and things are going to get better. And with the energy being strength, that's pretty fucking cool. Beautiful. I love that. What a cool 3-card little read. What's this next card? Knight of Pentacles, coming ahead out of it. Coming ahead. Like knowing that you're strong and having a reward and coming ahead and showing it off. You're like, look, see this? Look at this. I have this. I achieved this. Here it is. Cool. That was fun. That was fun for me. If anybody would like a reading, I would be more than happy to do so. Aren't those the coolest cards, though? Alright, I'm going to give it like one more minute, and then I'm probably going to end things. We can do this again tomorrow night and the next night. So no worries there, my friends. I guess we will see you all tomorrow morning, possibly. Alright, if you guys want to see me 8 a.m., on my Trash Yoga page, I will be doing 8 a.m. Daily Oracle. And I always connect it. I always link it over. So, but it won't be live. It'll be streamed. But love, peace, joy, and happiness. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone. Peace.